So tell God how you feel. Have a response like Hannah did. She said, enough is enough. So just kind of want to go over some things, touching on some words here regarding what Hannah went through. She was under a great deal of assault by an adversary, year after year. She was overwhelmed, discouraged. She would not eat. Her heart was grieved. She was in bitterness. She was troubled. She was battling an affliction. She couldn't have a child. When other women could have a child, she couldn't have one. She had a sorrowful spirit. She was dealt a hand that she could not change. But she rolled with the punches. Throughout every attack and opposition, she rolled with the punches. She took it until she couldn't take it anymore. She said, enough is enough. The one thing that Hannah did not do is she never retaliated. She never gave Peninnah a piece of her mind. Never retaliated. She just took the blows that came her way. She just took it. That's some awesome character, to be able to just take it. You're taking all kinds of abuse, verbal abuse, battling oppression, but she just took it. She rolled with the punches. She endured the humiliation of something she could not change or did not have control of. She was patient. She did not retaliate against her adversary. She poured out her soul before the Lord. She never stopped asking God or believing God or putting her trust in God. She had faith, because it was faith that motivated her to seek God, to pour out to God. Faith will motivate you to do it. You have not because you ask not. She was so faithful and so obedient. She went to the house of the Lord because she was compelled to do it. She knew that she had to get into that place where she can get alone with God. Even though Eli was there watching her, that did not stop her from getting alone with God and seeking God. Don't let nothing stop you from seeking the Lord. Don't let nothing get in the way from calling out to God in your time of sadness, in your time of discomfort, in your time of feeling weary, oppressed. Don't let nothing stop you. If you have to get away by yourself somewhere, seek God. The Lord remembered Hannah and how genuine and how transparent and how she just poured out before him, holding nothing back. God remembered Hannah. In verse 20, it came about in due time after Hannah had conceived that she gave birth to a son. So guess what? God performed a miracle in Hannah's life. God remembered Hannah, and he opened up her womb, and now she conceived a son. She asked God for a son, and God did a miracle and blessed her with a son, Samuel. And she did exactly what she vowed. She gave her son to the Lord. She fulfilled her promise to God. She said, God, if you just bless me with a son, I will give him over to you. Hannah had some awesome character. She had a mindset to go after God, to pour out her heart before the Lord, to tell God exactly how she felt. And it's so critical that we do the same thing. You don't have to hold on to stuff. Just let it go. Let God know. God is your Father. If you believe on him and if you trust him, if you're keeping yourself committed to him, he's your Father. He's your shepherd, and he cares for you. He's touched with the feelings of your infirmities. In all points, he was tempted like we are, but without sin. So enough is enough. Hannah said, enough's enough. I got to get with God. and I need to pour out my heart before him. I need to let him know how I feel. And after she did that, she was no longer sad. God ministered to her, blessed her, and she went forth and had a miracle take place in her life. God opened up her womb. Go after God today. You don't have to be discouraged. You don't have to be overwhelmed. You don't have to be depressed. You don't have to have hurt and brokenness in your life. Go to the Father directly. God is waiting for you to just call on his name. If we'll just call on his name, he'll be right there to bring healing, restoration, joy, strength, peace, salvation into your life. So let's follow after Hannah's example.